I feel like the two most important things to becoming a that girl are self-care and recharging your batteries. Here are some things that I would like to add into my routine to become a that girl.
I know lately I've only been doing like once a week, a very hard time. If you guys are interested on knowing why I went gluten and dairy free. Hi guys, my name is Leanne and today on my channel I'm going to be talking about things that I want to add into my routine. That way I can be a that girl. So let's just get started, shall we? The way this is going to work is there are two different sections that I'm going to be talking about. One is going to be self-care and the other one is going to be treating myself. And within those two sections, there are also going to be two subsections. One is going to be things that I've already done and want to add back into my routine, and things that I want to start a new journey on and add into my routine to kind of give me that clean girl, welcoming, cute, aesthetically pleasing, be that girl. You're someone who is clean, organized, well thought out, all about themselves era and doing things that not only do they enjoy, that works for them and that benefits them in so many different ways, whether that be drinking smoothies every day or going to the gym every day. That's kind of my take on what a that girl is. I feel like a lot of people get messed up in the society that we have today, where that girl is someone aesthetically pleasing or makes cute videos or just makes content that everybody loves, and it's all about the content, when in reality it really isn't. So without further ado, I'm gonna get a drink of water, get your buttered popcorn, get your soda, get your cream cheese for your bagel, whatever you enjoy, and let's just get started. I have my notes app here, my script if you will. We're gonna start with self-care. We're gonna bring the old back. Ice rolling my face 2 times a day. I actually used to ice roll my face morning and night. Felt rejuvenated, but like it kind of relaxed me in a sense, and it put me into the position where I actually felt winding down with just ice rolling my face 2 times a day. Overall makes my skin feel better. Kind of going along with ice rolling my face and piggybacking right off of it, gua shaing my face. I really did like it. I would also keep the gua sha in the fridge. I'm not sure if that's what you're supposed to do. And it kind of also made me feel rejuvenated, and it does, I believe, depuff your face. Your skin look great, it makes you look good. And honestly, sometimes cry, or sometimes we just go to bed and we don't sleep the best, or sometimes we just puff up at night. Something that I want to add into my routine to make me feel better about myself. Face masks. I have a love-hate relationship with face masks. I can't seem to find one that both benefits my skin, is vegan. So if you guys have options, right now I prefer the sheet masks. These are the ones that I prefer the most. That's the one that I've been using just to get it out. I don't really feel like it does anything for my skin. If I'm being honest, it doesn't benefit me at all, and quite literally it sits there for 20 minutes on my face to dry and doesn't really do anything, so why keep using it? So with face masks, it cleans your skin, so it is, for me personally, I would want to do it 2 times a week. It benefits your skin because it's taking all of the gunk and nastiness and the stuff that's been caking on your skin all week off your face, and it just rejuvenates it. You just gotta find one that works for you the best. I heard though loops, viral ones you can find right now, hair masks once a week. I have been going to my hairstylist, Sydney. She does a deep conditioning when I go to her every single time. Now that I have my hair cut, I have about every 8 weeks. I want to use a hair mask once a week to get all that gunk out, that oil, that buildup, that nastiness, dandruff if you have it, whatever you have. Get it all out of your hair and start fresh. I do hair masks in my everything shower routine. I actually start with the hair mask. I'll keep it in like a I'll shave, wash my face in that timing, and then once I'm done, I will wash the hair mask out, I will shampoo and condition, and then I will also go in and do my body wash last. Keep it very simple and easy. That's just my everything shower routine. I do have one that I can pop up in the eye for you guys as well. It's kind of outdated in my opinion, and I don't use all of the products at all. I could definitely do an updated routine for you guys if you guys are wanting that. Starting to do feet soaks once a week. Again, that would be in my everything routine as well. Usually, typically, I would do my feet soaks on Sunday. If they don't land on the day that I do my everything shower, it kind of just depends on my shower. Now, when I do shower, and I mean just for the hair solely, I shower every 2 days. So if I showered on Monday, I won't shower until Thursday night. So technically 3 days, but it would technically be every 2 days. So I skip Tuesday, Wednesday, and I shower on Thursday if I showered on Monday. Now that I live in a climate where it gets a lot colder here, twice as cold as it would in Florida, my feet get dry, and I'm also on my feet about 3 to 4 hours longer each day, meaning I wear heels every day. The girls who know and wear heels a lot or have a day job where you have to wear heels, you guys would know what I'm talking about. Heels just destroy my feet. I feel like I can never get them buttery soft looking, and I feel the only thing that really worked is when I soaked my feet in the Dr. Teal almond and shea butter soak, and I would scrape it, soak it again for a couple more minutes. I would lather it with lotion, and then after the lotion I would also lather it in body oil just to get it somewhat relieved of the pain, because sometimes if I didn't soak my feet, I would genuinely sit there and it would kind of hurt to stand on my feet even if I'm wearing comfortable-ish shoes. I just don't get to it on my routines, and I should really be more better at that, and that's the whole reason why I'm doing this video, is to get better at doing things and making sure that I really fulfill my cup and my needs, which is important to be able to go and fill other people's cups, or even just doing your job every day. Sometimes if you don't fill your cup up, you can't fill other people's cup. Exfoliating scrubs, I love the Dove ones, and I also love the Tree Hut. It kind of just depends on how harsh you want it. I would suggest going with the Dove one because it's not as harsh, but it still gets the job done. When you 3 Doves to 1 Tree Hut, which it would kind of balance out, so one of them like going deep in. This for me would be done in every shower routine that I do, whether it's my day-to-day shower routine or my everything shower routine. But I would, like I said, if you're doing it that way, I would highly suggest using the Dove one for your day-to-day showers if you're an everyday shower type of person. Once a week for the Tree Hut, harsh things to your skin, because our skin is very delicate and fragile, and we need to keep our skin healthy and clean, but also not damage it, because it's the one thing that we only get one of. Here is to starting the new journey, lash serums. Now, I have heard so many different mixed emotions on lash serums. Use lash serums and you feel a certain way, please tell me in the comments down below, because your girl is really trying to enhance my eyelashes. I feel like anytime I personally just put on mascara, it just doesn't look too hot. I'm not sure if it's the curling wand, if it's just not expensive enough and doing the durability that it should, or if it's just genuinely my eyelashes seem longer in person but are shorter than they really are. I truly don't know. I want to kind of add volume without having to wear eyelash extensions or store-bought eyelashes. That would damage your eyelashes, and I'm trying to keep things healthy, obviously. This one is going to be very controversial, I feel like, in the girl world. Shaving your arms. That's something that I've been thinking about for a while, And the only reason why I would shave my arms is because there is just so much hair. It literally looks like layers on layers, and even though you really can't see it because I'm blonde, like my hair is blonde, it kind of just irritates me. I'm trying new things. If it doesn't work, I can always let it grow out. Like, that's not the problem. My hair is quick to grow. It has been all my life. I don't know, I'm just feeling it. Like, I feel like I need to change, and I feel like it would look cute. Once I live here for a few years and I go through quite a few winters, I'm gonna be like wanting to self-tan during the winter. A lot of people who I watch on YouTube or just see on TikTok or Instagram, they live in harsh winters. They self-tan during the winter, so I don't know. That's just my thought. And doing my eyebrows, let me tell you, my eyebrows, if you guys can notice, are a little bit staggered, if you will. Again, my hair grows out like crazy. I just use a razor. I know, bad me. I can't use those single ones. These are what I'm talking about. I can't use those, quite frankly. They just don't work. And I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna leave it to a professional when it comes to my eyebrows. And I'm also gonna go to Ulta and get an eyebrow pencil. That way I could just fill it in a little bit. Not go in like this, because I think we're over big, bushy, filled eyebrows. I think we're over that. We are going for a more natural, trendy look, which is natural, kind of just embracing not so full and putting in just the right amount to kind of give it that oomph without making it look like a brick on your eyes. Teeth whitening. This is very, very important, and I am a coffee drinker and I drink Dr. Pepper. I know I probably shouldn't drink Dr. Pepper considering I'm gluten and dairy intolerant, and it's not. Although Dr. Pepper doesn't have either of those in it. My cat is sunbathing right there and it's kind of funny. I want to make a monthly habit of sitting for a little bit and just whitening my teeth. I do have the kit for it. I can link it down below on Amazon. I really want to get into a better routine of just making my smile and my teeth whiter. I feel like that's another insecurity that I have, is that my teeth have never been like pearly white. I don't really understand how you guys can do that. I just don't get it. Maybe it's genetics, who freaking knows. I know that was pretty vulnerable for me to say, but I don't even really care. It is what it is. I'm human, and I just strive for the moments growing within myself and my body. This is future Leanne here, and I feel like this would be the perfect time to give you the daily reminder that no one's perfect. No one is going to be like Barbie material, and this is also your daily reminder to note that you are beautiful just the way you are, and there is no reason to change your body and change these things about you because you want to fit in and be perfect. From experience, I feel like that was just like the worst experience to try to fit in. And yes, I just feel that this is your daily reminder because I always have to remind myself. And these things are just personal preference for me. And I feel like I have to share because obviously I am in my health journey and I want to grow and I want to feel myself. But I also need to note that I'm not going to look like a Barbie. I love you guys. Stay beautiful. You are beautiful. And don't change for anyone because you mean the world to me, at least. In my last video that I posted to date, which was my go-to self-care rituals, I talk a little bit about being vulnerable and being a content creator. And no matter how many followers and subscribers I have, we as influencers, a lot of backlash for things we do and just the tiniest things, and it doesn't really matter. I feel like, in my opinion, I want to embrace healthiness and happiness, and at 10 years old I almost didn't have the beautiful life that I do, so I like to always embrace the happiness, and I've always kind of been that way. I feel like nowadays we just get hate for the dumbest things. Like one time I got hate because my fingers were fat. Like, huh? Why? Who cares? Who cares? And I could tell you, I looked on that person's profile picture and they had no videos, no real username, no pictures, no nothing. So they were just a flat out hater, and I just don't get it. But I could talk about that for hours. But I'm just saying, I wanted to take a moment of positivity. You are beautiful no matter how you look, and no matter what weight you are. Weight is just a number and it does not matter. That's why I truly just don't have a scale in my house. I'm gonna tell you that flat out because I do have pimples. I am sitting in the natural light and I am far away from the camera, so you really can't see it. But I do have acne. I have Mount Everest, and I have 3 to 4 little acne scars that just have not gone away yet. And I was going to put my makeup on, but I'm kind of just embracing a natural look, and I feel like no makeup would look perfectly for this YouTube video because I'm talking about self-care, and self-care sometimes is hard because you compare yourself with makeup. Just like the gym, I try to have makeup for me happiness, and I wasn't really happy this morning, so I didn't want to put on makeup. And quite frankly, I just didn't feel like putting on makeup. Who knows, after this video, may I put on makeup? Who knows? You are beautiful just the way you are, and don't let anyone tell you any different. And just to let you know, I am human too, and I have to say that every day because I'm gonna be honest, I don't love my body. That's why I'm going to the gym, and that's why I'm doing things to love myself. Decent hair, but black is just a hider. She likes to hide things. Cleaning my makeup brushes once a week because I've been wearing makeup more often just to go to work and have fun with it and look cute for myself. I need to start learning how to clean them, A, properly, and B, once a week, because that buildup is just so gross. And when you don't keep it in cleaning your makeup brushes, it's like 10 times harder to clean your makeup brushes. So I feel like cleaning it once a week would be the perfect opportunity. Let me know if that's wrong, and let me know what you girlies use for cleaning your makeup brushes. I know Courtney, I'll link her YouTube channel down below. She uses a makeup cleaning solution. She'll dilute it with water. She'll just put a little bit, dilute it with water, and she just cleans it that way. I probably do it the most unhealthy way possible, so I'm not even gonna tell you. Treating yourself to me time. Let's get into it. Reading at night is one of those things to be proven, and lots of people do it to help you unwind without being glued to a screen or glued to the TV. I feel like it would be that perfect medium. A lot of the times for me, I will read a chapter or 10 pages, whatever I'm preferring that day. A lot of the times it kind of just balances out to be 10 pages. Then I'll put on Scooby for a little bit while I'm finishing up my bedtime routine. But I feel like reading is a good way to bring in vocabulary, change up your mind space for a little bit, and go into someone else's life that's so fictional. I personally like thrillers. Currently right now I'm reading The Perfect Marriage, and then followed by that I'm gonna read The Perfect Divorce, which that's kind of, in my opinion, a thriller romancy type of book. I'll link those down below for you. I just want to be less in tune with the world around me when I'm going to bed. My 3 gratefuls, this one is kind of self-explanatory, and I feel like a lot of people just do it in their head. I have a book for it personally. I got it from Earthbound. Started putting my 3 gratefuls on there. I just like doing it. It makes me think of the current day that I had instead of going in the past. A lot of the times I will just think of random things that I enjoyed doing during the day that day. Honestly, everyone's grateful for something, and I feel like a lot of the times here in America, at least, we have so much and we are able to reach things so much quicker and faster and easier that we honestly and quite frankly forget that a lot of people in a different country or any other country don't have access to as quickly as we do to certain things in this lifetime. journaling. This personally just lets my feelings out. It's a quick way to talk about what happened that day, my pros, my cons, things that I want to get better at, just anything in general. And it puts me in a headspace where even though bad things may have happened that day, or I may have had a rough day, or just like totally wasn't completely feeling the day at all, I can still write it down, feel less angry or feel less emotional, end up having a happier ending to my day. You can kind of just let it go, and then that way in the morning you're still a happy, healthy human being. Bullet journaling. It quite frankly kind of gives me a crafty vibe, but it's quick, it's easy, and you don't have to stick to a theme. If you were going to join fabrics and you got fabric to make a blanket, you're kind of stuck with making at least a blanket. With bullet journaling, it's crafty, but you're not stuck to having to follow one certain thing. You can do anything you want with bullet journaling, and that's what makes it fun and enjoyable and a good ending to my night. Self-care nights. This kind of goes with the self-care theme. It's treating yourself. Personally, self-care, sometimes you don't always treat yourself. Self-care nights are a must, and again, I try to do these 2 times a week, because usually I'll try to do them between like Tuesdays and Thursdays. I will also try to do them on Saturdays or Sundays. Lately, I've only been doing like once a week, just channeling in and working on my self-care journey. When it comes down to it, I feel like self-care puts you in that position where if you're having a rough day, you can always go to a self-care routine. It could be quick, it could be easy, it could just be a bath, listening to some tunes, or watching a movie in the bath, then going to bed after you do your skincare. Or it could be something like a face mask, eye patches, nose patches. It could be anything in the world, and it's so inclusive. You can kind of touch it up to your specific needs. So if you're acne prone skin, you can work solely on acne. Do deep conditioning, you can do whatever you feel with it. Kind of deep diving into movies. Movie nights are the best. It's one of those nights where you can sit and truly just rot on your bed or your couch. I personally have been rotting and watching YouTube, but I also have to watch Ginny and Georgia, and I found out if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you can watch The Summer I Turned Pretty on Prime Video, and no one told me about that until I found out on Lauren Schneider's video, because she has Amazon Prime. I was very upset about that, actually, I'm not gonna lie. It's the best time to not have to think about what just happened during the day, and after a long day, that's kind of just something that I need to do. It's a non-negotiable for me. I just need at least 30 minutes to watch a show I enjoy before I go to bed. Taking daily walks. I was so good at doing this while I lived in Florida. I just had a lot more time mornings and at night. I could go on 2 walks. Nowadays I work 9 to 5 and I leave this house by 7 every single day. I don't have as much time to do it. I do have a walking pad that I can easily travel through this house. I do have a gym right there as well, and I have so much property I can walk around, so it shouldn't be that hard for me. And you don't even have to go for 20 minutes, you don't have to go for 30 minutes, you don't have to walk for an hour. You can walk simply for 10 minutes, just getting that fresh air. I would personally want to do it 2 times a day. I kind of already do it once a day because I walk to the gym every morning that I go to the gym, but it would be nice to be able to do it again at night as well. Kind of just debrief, chat for a little bit, talk, have fun. That's what me and my mom usually did at the old house. So bringing it back would totally be a must-have and a non-negotiable for me. When it comes to treating myself, sometimes I have a very hard time sitting and doing those things. It's not about what I want to do, it's about doing the act of getting it done. So treating myself to this thing. If you guys remember, I started coloring the old house, but I never really colored. It was like once more with a different coloring book when we moved here, and then I just completely stopped. So it wasn't ever consistent, and I never really added it into my routine. I feel like coloring is something that you don't really have to think about, and it's very mindless, so I can be watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, Ginny and Georgia, any YouTubers that I love, and quite frankly I don't really have to think about it, so I can really be in tune with the show. Just to have that little change up in pace in what I do to unwind at night would be very, very, very thoughtful and very good for my body and my mind and my health and my soul and my wellness. Consistent with my LED light therapy mask, I'll go and show the beauty herself. I kept the box just because, but this is what she looks like. I love her. The only thing is anytime I want to use her, I have to plug her in. So I'm kind of glued to the wall, which is kind of annoying. So if I want to do any more than like 10 minutes, it's like I have to be somewhere where I'm comfortable. That's the only thing that kind of like annoys me. It's therapeutic. I can read, I can watch TV, I can listen to the TV, or I could just sit there and kind of just like relax for a little bit, because it automatically turns off itself. Like I said, mine has multiple. A lot of people just focus on red light therapy just because everyone can use red light therapy and it's kind of inclusive to everybody. But I love her and I need to start bringing her back into my routine. Baking. We all know that I love baking. We all know that I love cooking. Do this, I would do it in the form of the podcast. I'm really trying to bring the podcast in. I'm just trying to find what day would work the best for me. I could bring the podcast back weekly. I used to post on Thursdays with the podcast. Being consistent with gluten and dairy-free meals and snacks and everything, that is what I'm currently doing at this moment. And I have a video coming out once I am completely done with this challenge. It's 75 hard challenge, but it's like gluten and dairy-free for me challenge, if that makes sense. I haven't been as good as filming on that video, but I'm really truly trying to work on it. So I try to give updates as much as I can, because sometimes, again, my life is just so consistent around work nowadays that I kind of just forget. I have filmed quite a few meals on it already, so in my opinion I'm doing kind of good. But this one kind of self-explanatory. It's good for my body personally. You don't have to go gluten and dairy free. I don't suggest it unless you really, really have to. But I feel like that video would explain a lot of my gluten and dairy free problems. I also have these videos that you guys can go check out that I have talked about gluten and dairy free in the past. If you guys are interested on knowing why I went gluten and dairy free, I'm just gonna read it straight from the damn screen, if I'm gonna be honest. Overall, giving myself a resting period on the daily. No self-doubting, no self-reflecting, comparing, doing anything other than just bed rotting and watch TV by myself, for myself. I have talked about it a little bit, and I talked about it in the previous video, so the self-care rituals video. I was really, 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 really bad, and I still am, at listening to music to take away the reality of of what happens in my day. So I really, really, truly need to work on that. Again, you guys can go watch that video, and I talk about it a lot more because I've already been rambling enough, and I feel like if I've already talked about it on the channel, I'll just send you straight to that video so you can get more of me yapping, because that video is also a yapper. Let me talk. Let me talk. I need my talking moments. I compare too much because I am thicker than a Snicker. Honestly, I love her. She's great. She's gorgeous. But I don't love her the way I should love her, and I need to love her the way I should love her, and I'm working on that. We're getting there. I've yapped enough. I feel like I've talked enough. If you guys have any questions about anything that I've talked about, or just any questions in general, please don't hesitate to comment them down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, give it a big thumbs up, and go watch those YouTube videos. I have over 1,400 YouTube videos you guys can go watch. So stay loving, have a good day. Hi guys, it's Leanne here. Hi guys, it's Leanne here, and hi guys, it's Leanne here, and today on my channel. Hi guys, it's Leanne here, and today on my channel I'm going to be doing, what am I going to be doing? Hold on. Neither of those. didn't have that one either. Hi guys, my name is Leanne, and today on my channel, I don't like my phone in my hand. Hi guys, my name is Leanne, and today on our channel. Hi guys, my name is Leanne, and today on my channel, I'm going to. Hi guys, my name is Leanne, and today on my channel, I'm going to be doing. Oh, but I don't remember. Hi guys, my name is Leanne, and today on my channel, I'm going to be doing things that I want to add into my routine.